which is where we're building together shapes based on the other shapes that we do know how to find the area of. So if we look at this first one, then we could split this into familiar shapes by having 2 triangles and 1 rectangle. So we're going to need to find the area of all those individually. So the area of this triangle here would be 3, which is the height, times the base divided by 2. And I'm not sure what the base is, but you can see here on these 2 lines we have the dash. Now that tells us that they are equal, and therefore this point here is in the middle of this line. So this must be 3.5 and this must be 3.5, because together they add together to make 7 and they are equal. So it's 3.5 that is the base of my triangle. So my height is 3, my base is 3.5. So we said that the area of a triangle was base times height divided by 2. So that gives me 3 times 3.5. And then I need to divide that answer by 2 at the end. So 10.5 divided by 2. And that's going to give me a total of 5.25. And that's actually going to be exactly the same as this triangle here as well, because again I've got a height of 3 and a base of 3.5. So I actually have 2 of those. So that takes me back to the 10.5 units squared. Then I'm going to need to find the area of the rectangle, so this part here, and that is simply 3 times 7. The area of a rectangle, 3 times 7, so that gives me 21 units squared. So in total I have 31.5 units squared, or in this one centimeters squared, as my area of the shape. The second one here, we could spot that this is a trapezium. We have those 2 parallel lines and then they're connected, so that's a trapezium. And this here is a triangle, so we could take the trapezium and we could subtract from it the triangle, which will leave us left with that kind of bridge or tunnel shape. So for the whole trapezium, we know that this distance is 10, this distance is 6, and that the height is 5. So using the formula for the area of a trapezium, that would be 5 times 6 plus 10 divided by 2. So that's 5 times 16 divided by 2, and 5 times 16 is equal to 80 divided by 2, so that gives me a total of 40. And then I need to subtract from that, so I'm going to kind of dig out this triangle. So the triangle has now we need to work out here what the height and the base is. So the height here is 2 and the height here is 5. So if I subtract those, this bit here must be 3. So it's got a height of 3. And then the base here is 10, but we're told that these are equal. So this is 3 and this is 3. That must be 6 in total, in which case this part here is 4. So my base of the triangle is 4. So the area of that triangle is base times height divided by 2. So 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So the final answer is going to be the 40 for the whole trapezium minus that triangle. So 40 minus 6, which is going to give me 34 centimeters squared. And that would be my final answer there for the area of the yellow section.